I didn't grow up on two wheels. In fact, I only got my license 3 years ago. For me, riding has been this incredible journey of learning, gaining experiences, and seeing where a bike can take me. Most of my miles are spent in the city, but as much as I love threading through traffic, it's good to step out of your comfort zone and try something completely different. That's what brought us here, to the Lake District. If you ride in the UK, this is the one place everyone talks about. So in the spirit of chasing new experiences and ticking off the big ones, this was an obvious choice. I've got no strict routes and no real agenda, just a bike and a massive landscape I've been meaning to explore for far too long. The first leg of my ride in the Lake District swallowed me into a natter forest. And the road itself became the story. It doesn't just connect two points, it breathes, curling through ancient woodland like it was carved out with the sole purpose of inviting two-wheel discovery. Birdsong is so lovely. Very different from the pigeons I'm used to in London. You know, coming to the Lake District, I was expecting mountains and lakes, and somehow I've ended up in a forest, which pretty unexpected, but definitely welcome. It's beautiful. It was nothing like London, obviously. There, the road is a means to an end. Here, it's the destination. Every corner merged into the next. I could feel the TRACER 9 GT responding beneath me and becoming part of the rhythm of the land. No traffic lights, no noise, but wind, gravel, and birdsong.
Unsuitable for motor vehicles, noted.
Out of the trees and the road opened up. Crummet water spread out beside me, a sheet of silver blue that caught the sun like a mirror.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's the lake. That's huge. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I'm not sure I was expecting it to be that big. And it's so still.
The road stopped hugging me and started guiding me, tracing the shoreline like it knew exactly what it was showing off. Long, sweeping curves rolling ahead. The bike settled into a rhythm that felt less like riding and more like floating. The water was so still that the mountains surrounding it felt twice as vast. I found myself easing off the throttle without meaning to. With some caution, but so I could admire the view.
An ice cream van. Please stop for me. Oh. Oh, I can feel the cool breeze from that. Look how the sun shimmers on it.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how hot it is. Someone told me it's supposed to be colder up north. And they absolutely lied. I am baking. I really want to get in this stream. It's so tempting. Can't stop yet. I've got to get up there. You don't see much of that in London, do you? All right, let's continue.
Climbing up Honister Pass was one of my highlights of my journey in collecting roads in the Lake District. It does not ease you in. It announces itself steep and narrow and the kind of gradient that makes you grip the bars a little tighter. But the TRACER 9 GT didn't flinch. By the time I reached the top, my hands had stopped shaking and my heart was pounding for an entirely different reason. As a city rider, Honister Pass didn't just test me, it changed what I believed I was capable of on two wheels.
So I've just made it up this absolutely insane hill, 25% incline on the TRACER 9 GT YAMT. What an incredible view. I cannot believe I rode up that.
By the time I reached Kirkstone Pass, I felt almost at home with being so high above ground. The highest pass in the Lake District open to traffic rose steadily with a quiet kind of confidence, which made for a pleasant difference compared to Hollister's dramatic accent. Near the top, the valley fell away behind me and the road seemed to pause. I felt like I'd earned this.
Made it to the top of Kirkstone Pass and just wow, it is so beautiful up here. There's a little pub over here just below 1,500 feet above sea level, 500 years old, which is some impressive stats. I really wanted to find something a little bit different from the city and could not have picked a better route to do that. The Lake District is so different and so beautiful and so unique. I don't know what I was expecting, but it just threw different environment after different environment at me, and I loved every single piece. I am so glad I did this. It's getting a bit dark now though. That road looks pretty good. Maybe we should go and collect some more roads. See where that one leads.